What is a song that you would choose to listen to directly before going into a battle where you are certain to die? Galveston, oh Galveston, I still hear your sea waves, they're crashing, while I watch the cannons flashing. She was 21 when I left Galveston, Galveston, oh Galveston, I still hear your sea winds blowing, I still see her dark eyes glowing. She was 21, Lord, when I left Galveston, I still see her standing by the water, standing there looking out to sea. And is she waiting there for me, on the beach where we used to run? Galveston, oh Galveston, now I am so afraid of dying. Before I dry the tears she's crying, before I watch your seabirds flying in the sun. At Galveston, Lord, at Galveston, Galveston. I have a whole playlist for this. Some notable tunes that haven't been mentioned yet. Through the Never, Metallica, Wolf Totem, The Who, Ready to Die, Andrew Week, Bad Reputation, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. If You Want Blood, AC/DC, Ace of Spades, Motorhead, Hall of the Mountain King, Edvard Grieg, Sabotage, Beastie Boys, Sedated, Ramones, March of Come Breath, Heather Alexander. If my best case scenario is that I'm taking down a handful of other guys with me, Holy War's The Punishment Due by Megadeth. If I plan on murdering a few more, Nemesis by Arch Enemy. If I plan on killing most of the enemy forces, Aggressor by Vreedhammer. If I plan on fully scorching the earth, Vimy Ridge by 1914. Pretty much anything by Starset would work. The Future Is Now chorus would slap especially hard in an against all odds battle. The scores for the Transformers films would also go really hard. I'll probably die without realizing the battle's begun because I'm too preoccupied trying to decide what song to listen to. In Afghanistan we always had a playlist for shit, and I would listen to happy music when shit was about to pop off. You haven't lived until you've listened to Buddy Holly's song every day sitting behind a 50 driving IED heavy route as fast as possible because it's normal to be shot at from the village you're passing. Atmosphere Smart went crazy, Smart went crazy, Truth went trendy. The story got lazy so I rewrote the ending. Manipulated the entry. More user-friendly. Now a city full of pain pills and tattoos defend me. I waver from the dead to the half-dead. Grey space between the fan base and the crackhead. Passchendaele by Iron Maiden. Cruelty has a human heart. And every man does play his part. The terror of the men we kill. The human heart is hungry still. I stand my ground for the very last time. Gun as ready as I stand in line. A nervous wait for the whistle to blow. A rush of blood, and over we go ... I'd want to listen to the Scheherazade suite by Rimsky-Korsakov. It's the most consistently rich and sweeping work of music I've ever heard. And if I knew I was going to die, I would want to hear it one more time. Me Dick the Space Cat Surrender Not. The Real Tuesday World Last Days on Earth https Free Music Archive. Or Music The Real Tuesday World Full Set for Fall 13 The Real Tuesday World Last Days on Earth 1771-1123. Theme song to Mortal Kombat movie. Extra OOB. Extra OOB. It's the only song that could hype me enough to rush into a certain death battle. Fucking awesome by Spiderbait. ... Either that or the cover of the Mission Impossible theme song by the Meatmen. So the very last song to bless my eardrums. That's awful, I don't want to think about that ... I think I'd want Maynard Keenan to be the last voice I'll ever hear. And if I really had to pick, it would be Rose by A Perfect Circle. Whatever song you choose. Just imagine you're actually kicking ass for the entire 3 minutes the song lasts. And then the song stops. You look around like WTF. Play the fucking song again, and you just get decapitated. Ride of the Valkyries. .633 Squadron. The Dambusters https U2. Debune 5 Zite 4. CLQLWQR6VOFNC1G5. Maybe I'm a lion Final Fantasy VIII Dancing Mad Final Fantasy VI. One Wing Angel Final Fantasy VII. The Extreme Final Fantasy VIII. Awakening's Energy's Final Boss Music, Otherworld Final Fantasy X. Rasputin by Boney M. It was only song we could listen to while my husband was ill. So it would remind me I was going to see him soon, and to take as many people with me as I could in his honor. He'd like that. Duty by Jack Dallas. N. Franklin from the musical 1756 Making America. We'll attempt to post link from Twitter Jack Dallas. Also on ClickPoints on YouTube Jack Dallas Duty Ben Franklin. Asteroid by Killing Joke. As soon as I heard that song, I wanted to start training to be a professional wrestler just so it could be my entrance music. Either the Trooper by Iron Maiden, or the theme of Halo, more specifically a mashup of CE 2 and 3's theme, which I have found the video of on YouTube. Edit, or I would pick Hoots 4's Quarryhammer, Jane's edition just because. Panger of a Song Mountain Song is great too. This is also an excellent thread for new gym playlist recommendations. My dad passed a few weeks ago, 86. He asked us to play Neil Diamond, Frank Sinatra, The Carpenters, Simon and Garfunkel, basically all of us his favorite music from the 1950s through the 1980s. Smack My Bitch Up the Prodigy, Bulls on Parade Rage Against the Machine, I Stand Alone Godsmack, Sabotage the Beastie Boys. Edited to add the 90s Mortal Kombat theme. Honestly, some of those TikTok sounds have absolutely mastered battle music. Shit has punching the air and challenging God. Anything from Kill Crook or Diabolic Seth gets my blood pumping. Like a wall in which an insect lives and gnaws. By Bull of Heaven. It's 5 years, 258 days and 8 hours long. Hopefully by the time it's over everyone has gotten bored and gone home. Terrible Lie by 9 Inch Nails. When I was young I thought the line was to the line as in get ready to fight. Listened to it before games for years, think it was Toe the Line. The Art of Dying Gojira. Particularly appropriate since the album it's off of, The Way of All Flesh, is about death and rebirth. Honest is something completely frightening like pop music. Imagine charging into battle with Britney Spears or Rihanna. It sure will strike fear into the hearts of enemies. This song is 138 hours long. I wanna live as long as I can. I see what the song sounds like. Now You're a Man by DVDA. What makes a man? Is it the woman in his arms, just because she has big titties? Or is the way he fights every day? No, it's probably the titties. A while ago daughter asked me how I wanted to die. I told her with the theme from RoboCop playing while I drive the bike away from the city. So, the theme from RoboCop, Jesus Christ posed by Soundgarden. It can get my sleep-deprived ass in gear to work a big event night in a busy kitchen, which is more or less the same thing. Shores in Flames Bathory. The wind blows through my hair and fills our sails with hope and pride. Caress these lines of oak. Wine. Do not throw us all aside. I Need a Hero. I listened to that once while playing Halo, and I never felt more badass playing that game. It brings out the chief in the books in me. Sick by Slipknot, or maybe Hail the Apocalypse by Avatar U Twilight of the Thunder God from Omanamath. Yeah, one of those. Probably the last one. Come Out Swinging by The Offspring. This was the music I played before my races when I raced motorcycles. I had those words taped to my bars even. Warriors of the World United Manowar. Totally on the soundtrack to getting attacked by space creatures. Otherwise, We Live Forever the Prodigy. Ritual Annihilation Cannibal Corpse. Reign of Darkness Thy Art is Murder. No Pity for a Coward's Suicide Silence. Those are like my top 3. Whatever song is used to indicate surrender on the bugle. Maybe the White Album, so in a pinch I can wave it around in the air to surrender. Depends on feelings at that moment. Emotional Love Story by Indala. Aggressive Moon Deity Neon Blade. Yo Way Yo. Home VRA. Yo A Ra. Jerhum Brennenji. Yo Way Yo. Home VRA. Yo A Ra. Jerhum Brennenji. Yo A Ra. G. Probably going to have to be To Live Is To Die by Metallica. It kinda goes through all the feelings you would feel in this situation. I wish I was Scottish and not English, as I would choose Anthem by the sensational Alex Harvey Band. Those bagpipes just brilliant. Master of Puppets, because how cool would it be to die showing life the middle finger while listening to Master of Puppets on loop. Two options, both from movies: The Battle of the Pelennor Fields Rock, Ride of the Rohirrim, or Clendathu Drop Starship Troopers. Blood and Thunder or Divinations by Mastodon. I feel like most of their stuff would be great to be slaughtered too. In an Opposite Direction, What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong. Let me know what I'm fighting for to go full berserker. Now that we're dead, Metallica, If I'm Gonna Die, and want a hardo song to send me on my way that seems the most fitting. Charge of the Light Brigade, just to add to the irony, or whatever. Sleeper or Murder is Masturbation by Nothing Face. Deadly Sinners by 3 Inches of Blood. Immigrant Song by Led Zeppelin. The Benny Hill theme song, because it would go well with how incompetent I would be in battle leading up to my death. Cadian Blood Paid the Price. None more valued in the fray. Dirt and Mud Now Crimson Cast. For Mankind and In His Name. Probably Where the Party At by Nelly. Or maybe Hotel California by the Eagles. Yeah. Definitely one of those two. These guys that makes me proud to be Scottish. I'm Italian. Vangelis Conquest of Paradise. Going down with style. Turn the music up high enough that the other side can hear it and play Imagine. Or Why Can't We Be Friends?